Welcome to RockdaleLive.com. I am Bryce Dallas.
And I am Montez Swan, and today's topic is about our latest news.
On Thursday, Lupita Nyong'o accused Harvey Weinstein of harassment. Nyong'o said that Weinstein had on two occasions made inappropriate sexual advances towards her. He allegedly coerced her into drinking alcohol even though she refused many times. She said he made him feel like this is the way it is. Near Deir ez-Zor, Syrian forces have been trying to fight ISIS back, trying to get their leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, who could possibly be held in a city back from where they have been, and is facing a big defeat by both the U.S. and the Syrian fighters. On September 20th, the center of a Category 4 hurricane hit the northeastern side of Puerto Rico. Many people suffered without power, and some are dehydrated. Supermarkets are applying certain restrictions on how people enter, and some stores are having a maximum of 5 people per store at a time. Some people are not getting the medication they need to survive and are dying. Mail is not delivering to residents because people are stealing the packages.
On October 23rd, 2017, North Korea and Japan had tensions because of the increase in power of North Korea's ballistic missiles. The situation between North Korea and Japan has not yet changed, but there has been more tensions between them. The Minister of Japan stated that all options must be considered. Donald Trump stated that he has to be would resolve the North Korean problem alone to prevent North Korea from getting to the point of being attacked by the United States. A Georgia school bus driver arrested after drove a bus while students were intoxicated. Carol Ann Etheridge was a 49-year-old woman working for Walton County Public Schools. Monday afternoon, students started to text their parents after they noticed something odd about the driver, and the way she was driving. She was later arrested mid-route and tested positive for DUI. The Walton County Police Sheriff's Department said that they found a large bottle of tequila and several small bottles of vodka in Etheridge's purse. She now charged with 16 counts of child endangerment as well as DUI. Generous Davy, a former English professor, went on an 18-month journey to explore and learn more about India's languages. He found that many of India's languages, such as the ones spoken in the Himalayan state, have over 200 words for the snow alone. More small languages side different languages have made him find over 780 new languages. He taught English at various universities, then moved to working with local tribe people. He is now on a mission to find and discover more Indian languages and educating people on them.
And turn facts, Domino, the legendary musician, died at his home on Tuesday night. Domino was 89, starting in 1949 with his hit song, The Fat Man. Domino became the foundation for rock and roll in the 1950s. During his career, Domino struggled to be popular in segregated America. Even during the segregation, Domino still rose to the top in fame. The Grammy Hall of Fame named 4 of Domino's songs, Blueberry Hill, Ain't It a Shame, Walking to New Orleans, and The Fat Man for their significance in music history. Rolling Stone magazine listed Domino as the greatest recording artist of all time. Domino will be remembered.
On October 25th, 2017, in Cherokee County, Georgia, 2 teens were charged after threatening to blow up a local high school named Etowah High School. The 17-year-old suspect was identified as Alfred Dupree. The other suspect was not identified. He was charged with 3 counts of criminal attempt to commit murder. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Office said they discovered diary journals, a homemade incendiary device, a flammable substance, and an undetermined powder substance. The officers were able to catch these suspects and assert school safety. Anthony Davis' knee injury came back negative. He's trying to move on by the day. In the first 5 minutes, he hurt his knee again. He messed it up a little more after going for a rebound. He then limped down the court and was subbed off the court. He was not to return for the rest of the game. When he left the arena, he was not seen with the limp. DeMarcus said after the game that at halftime, I was hoping AD would come back out there. That didn't happen. I had to step up to the plate, and that's what I tried to do. He had injuries earlier in his career, and his seasons ended early because of it. John Wall of the Washington Wizards left the fans on the NBA with a comment saying that point guard Lonzo Ball no mercy during Wednesday night's game at Staples Center in L.A. After comments from the rookie's outspoken father, LeVar Ball, but LeVar Ball keeps talking back, saying Lonzo will not lose twice in 1 week. This past weekend, point guard Eric Bledsoe got sent home on a team meeting on Tuesday evening. He reportedly posted a tweet and it said, "I don't want to be here." Next day they had a meeting and turns out that the tweet wasn't for the Suns. He was at his hair salon with his wife and said he didn't want to be there. The owners did not believe his story and he later didn't play against the Sacramento Kings the next day.
Thank you for tuning in to RockdaleLive.com. This concludes our broadcast. Tune in next week for more updates.